Hey y'all, it's Rhegis from the MorrisMansionBlog.com. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how I built this faux mantelpiece for my daughter's room. She had this one blank wall where her dollhouse is going to go, and there wasn't really much to it before she had a shelf there. And she has so many sweet little things that we want to display, that we want to keep just out of reach, you know, sentimental items. Her grandmother bought her this gorgeous tea set that we take down and play with carefully every now and then, but I still want to be able to display it. And girlfriend loves flowers, so we've got a million bouquets of flowers. This mantelpiece is for display as well as shelf, like a shelf for storing pieces. And I wanted to make it more than just a shelf. I wanted to make it a focal point and a sweet little mantelpiece. This is my inspiration photo. If you want to know how I did this project, keep watching. For this project, I used a 1x6 board, a 1x10, 1x8, and then a decorative trim piece. I also used these corbels to hold up the mantelpiece. First, I took my 1x8. I had this in an 8-foot board, and my plan was to cut it down to two 4-foot sections that were going to be my two side pieces to hold up the top piece of the mantle. So step 3 says to remove the baseboard. I tried to remove this baseboard. I think it is nailed on and glued on because I have never had this much trouble removing a baseboard. I was trying to make it easy on myself, and I wanted it to be flush with the ground, but I'm just going to have to figure out something else. So my solution was just to add it to the top of the baseboard, and then I'm going to add another piece over the baseboard at the bottom to make it look flush with the floor. Next, I added the cross piece in between the two side pieces. I just nailed this straight into the wall, just like the other two, and made sure that it was level before adding the corbels. These are going to bear the weight of the top part of the mantle. I'm only putting very light pieces of decor up here, but I still wanted it to be secure in case we do put something more hefty up here one day. But yeah, I put the corbels on upside down, so then I fixed that, and now I'm going to add the top mantelpiece. It's a little wobbly, so we're going to have to add some nails and some wood screws. There we go, much better. I also added this more decorative piece and adds a little bit of fancy. And here's a diagram of the boards I used and where, if you want a screenshot for later. Before we paint her, she needs a little bit of extra TLC, so I'm filling in the nail holes. I am going to paint over this, but I will be sanding this after I paint it because I want that more rustic look. Finally, I gave the whole mantelpiece a coat of paint. This is Marlboro Blue from Benjamin Moore in one of their historic color lines. I love that they offer historically accurate colors, and I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. We are going to add maybe just a little bit more detail, but overall I want to keep the design simple. So that's it for this week. Next week, I will have a full reveal. It's actually not going to be completely finished. We still have to work on her ceiling, but that is going to take not only my husband helping me, but materials that I need to save up for. I will reveal all the rest of the goodies next week, along with just kind of recapping all the projects we did in this room, and we're gonna call it done. And hopefully she'll stay in there to sleep at night. Maybe. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for stopping by the mansion. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.